Why do I have a desire explaining NECTO's Project Explorer? I would argue it has some advanced features which are worth mentioning. But before getting into advanced stuff, I should properly outline some of the basics of the Project Explorer. Here we go. So, I'm going to explain this guy over here, Project Explorer. This window is currently empty. Let's populate it with some projects. I will be selecting new project, give it some name, it will be an app, and I will assign some hardware setup to it. Here it is, project number 1. Let's do this one more time. Once again, new project, type in project name, it will be an app, and finally, assign setup to it. Here it is, project number 2. Okay guys, tip number 1. If I want to see nitty-gritty ingredients of all of the projects in the Project Explorer, I would right-click, then expand all. Tip number 2. If I'm done with inspection, I will collapse it. Tip number 3. By right-clicking and selecting Open File Location, you will be able to observe root location of all the files within this project. There is additional thing worth mentioning. You will be able to observe all the includes your project is currently including. Folder path for includes would be me project, then setup, then debug, then include. And for demonstration purposes, I can get the header file of the development board I'm currently using and examine its definitions. Okay guys, tip number 4. By right-clicking and selecting Open Build Location, you will be able to get a hex file. Okay, but where is it? Where is that hex file? I cannot see it right now. I need to make sure my project has been built. Then I will get hex file in the build folder. And here it is. I'm showing you the location of the hex file in case you want to program this file into your microcontroller with some programmer debugger device other than the CodeRip and MikroProc solutions. Okay, let's add another project in the Project Explorer list. Now, can you see the difference between those three? The most recent project we created stands out. This indicates the most recent project is the current active project. So tip number 5. If you are working on multiple projects and you want a particular project to be active, just do the right click, then set active project. And why does it matter having some project as active? Closing, building, cleaning, and finally parsing a project, which is by the way tip number 6, those 4 action items are basically use cases of it. In fact, I'm going to explain it by example. I'm just going to move cursor to the project number 3, and as you can observe, project number 2 is currently set as active project. It is bolded, it stands out. By selecting close the active project, I will close the project number 2, not the project number 3, the select project. This logic will be applied for the rest of those 3 actions, building, cleaning, and parsing a project. Okay guys, those will be the basic tips on how to manage projects within NECTO. In the next episode, I will be sharing some experience about configuring some advanced project settings. So stay tuned. See ya!